And last question over here.
So how many hours of sleep have you guys gotten over the last week?
So not much. I think I speak on behalf of all of the 2009 students when we say that we haven't really slept much this week, but it's definitely been worth it. This has definitely been one of the most rewarding classes that we've all taken here at MIT, and it really wouldn't be possible without all of the mentors, all of the instructors, the TAs, and the Pappalardo lab staff who have helped turn our ideas into a reality. And I'd also like to take this moment to invite Professor Wallace back on stage to acknowledge So this year in particular is very special for Professor Wallace because this is the 20th year that he has been teaching 2009. And so we have something that we would like to show you.
It's hard to believe that it has been 20 years that David Wallace has taught 2009.
David came to MIT with an unusual skill set. He was a practicing industrial designer who came back for a graduate degree.
He was watching what we were doing in the senior design course, and it was pretty clear that he had a lot to contribute.
So back in 1995, it was the same Dave. He brought his enthusiasm in everything.
If you imagine we were trying to write a job description that would have resulted in hiring Dave, we wouldn't have even looked. He's an amazing mix of being an artist and being a scientist and being sensitive to human values. All of these things that make 2009 dance.
Dave Wallace is friendly,
passionate,
and he's empowering.
He's very open to suggestion, even though he's not going to use it.
That perfect combination of somebody who's so intrinsically humble, but is constantly striving for perfection.
The quality of the products get better, the experience for the students get better, and that's being driven by Dave's unrelenting drive.
In many ways, he sort of leads by example in the spirit of having fun and his attention to detail.
He is not afraid to completely humiliate himself for your amusement.
He also finds hours and hours and hours to spend in the shop with the students working on their projects.
Working with David has had a huge effect on why I focus on creating really valuable learning experiences.
David has gotten me addicted to this teaching thing. It's dangerous.
His energy is infectious, his enthusiasm, his perfectionism.
He is the example of what great teaching can look like.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
On 20 years of teaching 2009.
You've been an incredible inspiration to both of us in how I design products.
And in how I teach design.
Thank you, David, for being an inspirational role model.
You've always been there for us when we really needed it, and we're incredibly grateful. Cheers to you.
There's a lot of people you have to thank for making 2009 happen. Whether it's the tireless shop staff, the insanely dedicated TAs, or the enthusiastic and wonderful staff that are involved in the course. And then of course you have to thank David for bringing them all together.
I don't know how you're still doing this after this many years, but I'm glad you are. And so are a lot of other people.
I really appreciate what you give year after year.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, David. And congratulations on your 20th 2009. A.
So as all of the 2009 students, we also have two gifts to present to Professor Wallace. Over the course of this semester, we have all grown so much as engineers, as designers, and as people. And our first gift is a bonsai tree, because Professor Wallace loves gardening. And so this class has also grown so much because of you. And we hope that with that this bonsai tree will also continue to grow under your care and your guidance. And then our second gift is some pillows for Professor Wallace. Out of all of us, he has definitely gotten the least amount of sleep. And we really hope that after tonight, he's able to get some rest. So thank you, Professor Wallace, for inspiring us to be better people and better engineers.
Thank you. Well, certainly, it's hard to really have much to say, but, thank you. And, it's just great to be able to have a job where it's so much fun and get to work with so many great people and, in a sense, just keep young, right? So, just wow. I really, really appreciate it. And it's been a great 20 years. I think, of course, it's really the students that make this special. And I'm just kind of think I just want to sit down for a sec. I have to say, after 8 wonderful presentations, I think I'm pretty much pooped out. Thank you. So, this year the theme was magic, and there can be really many, many wonderful products and things that they can do, but they don't happen by magic. And with process, a lot of hard thinking and awareness of needs, and just plain hard work and the willingness to sweat out the details. When we do that, we really can achieve unbelievable things, and that is product design. There's a number of people I would also like to thank. First of all, Larry Dersch and our wonderful musicians. Thank you. Laird Nolan, Studio 125, our production team. Ryan Fish and the army of students that designed, fabricated, and choreographed the LED wristbands that you're wearing tonight. And there really is an army of people and staff behind this course that really make it happen. And so I just like the folks that are in back that have been helping out to just come out on stage as representatives of those. So come on out. So there really have been a lot of great folks that have helped out, and honestly just over the last 20 years been so many fantastic friends that I've made through the course of teaching this class. So I really appreciate all of the effort that goes into it by everyone. And I, of course, would be completely remiss if I didn't thank our fantastic TAs who've just been a total joy to work with. So thank you. Guys, come on, stand up. Everyone, come on. So I think that's it for the evening, except you now can go to the lobby, have dinner, meet the students, and if you go out in front in Kresge, and it's actually unseasonably warm, you'll be able to see the students and see their products. So it's now time to have the time of our life.